Lexi here. How the hell are you? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Please ignore my hair and if my makeup looks atrocious. I did shoot content early this morning. This makeup's been on since 7 a.m. It is now 8:09 p.m. So I promised you guys that I would post a video on how I edit my feed on Instagram. So essentially how I get it to look somewhat organized, how I decide what feed fillers go where, and all that kind of nitty-gritty stuff. For a lot of creators, we know how long it can take, how many different times you could crop something, change the edits. Like, there's so many things that could go into it. So I'm gonna show you guys my kind of simplified way of how I do it today. And if you're watching this YouTube video, then that means that my pre-sale for my new course is live. It's a course on how to create content with your phone, whether that is video content, photo content, whether you're working for a brand or you just want to make sick fucking content for yourself. I got you. I get tons of questions on how to make content. I know I already have an influencer course which goes into the logistics of like landing brand deals and getting discovered and finding your confidence in your niche, but this course is specifically going to go into details of how to create content. So I'm super freaking excited for it. So you can click the little link above this video, or you can go straight into my description box and purchase your pre-sale there. If you purchase during the pre-sale, which is only going on for 2 weeks, it's only $55, but after the pre-sale, once the course is fully launched, it's going to be $77. So you get a bit of a discount. Also with the link below, you can read all about it and see if it's right for you. But anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about that. Let's get into the video and edit this feed, shall we? Okay, so I should start off by saying that I did shoot content today, so that's what I'm editing. This is like a mixture of feed fillers and photos that I really like for my feed. If you guys want to see how I shoot my own photos by myself, then you can click the link above and I'll leave another video in the description box down below. I have a full video on that. I went ahead and saved the photos from Lens Buddy that I liked, and then I uploaded them into Lightroom, and then I edited the ones in Lightroom that I liked the most. I saved those photos and they are now in my camera roll. So that's just one way that I narrow down all of my photos, because when I go to take my own pictures, usually I come home with like sometimes 300, 500 photos I need to go through, and it really helps if you narrow down the ones that you're actually considering to go on your feed. So here you can see these are all my little feed fillers down here that I took today, and then I have all of like my fashion photos, probably some reel covers in here too, but we'll get into that. Okay, so first things first, you do not need a feed planner for this, okay? You can see I have a little folder in here, or an album that's called Feed. This acts as a feed planner, okay? So if you're paying money for a feed planner, or if you're using another app, like delete it, save your coin, just make a folder and have it replicate your Instagram feed. So for instance, this is my feed album, and this is exactly what my Instagram feed looks like right now. So obviously, this is like how I plan my feed. And then if I scroll all the way down to the bottom, I have some like extra feed fillers in here that I just kind of keep there. I take feed fillers a lot, like randomly throughout my days. Like if I'm out to dinner and I have a cute cocktail or something, like I'm taking a photo of it and it will be a feed filler. So I just kind of offload those into this album at the very bottom. So when I go to add in like my outfit photos and selfies and stuff like that, I can just punch a little feed filler in there. But I'm gonna go down here to add, and I'm gonna go to recents, and I'm going to grab all the photos that I think would look best on my feed. Now, these aren't all of the photos that I'm going to post, because a lot of my picture posts are going to be carousels, because I always have more than one photo that I want to post for an outfit. So I'm not adding the carousel photos. I'm just going to add the photos that I want to be the cover photo. And you might see me choose some that look similar. Like obviously this is the same cocktail twice, but I want to load it into the app so that way I can like move the boxes around, see if I like the more zoomed in one better than the other one. What I really like too when I go to load things into my feed is that everything's already in this square format. Obviously, if you have an iPhone, you have the same format in your camera roll. So that's really helpful, because that's gonna be the little preview that ends up on your feed. Let's see, I kind of like that, and this one or this one. And if you want, you can like kind of hold down and like preview photos if you want to get a better close-up while you're going through these. See, like for these, it's hard for me to pick, so I'm just like choosing a bunch of them. Sometimes it's hard too, because sometimes what looks best on the feed isn't your best photo, so you kind of have to figure out which one you would prefer. This person was literally staring at me, and that's where this photo is from. All right, and then once you've done that, you're gonna go ahead and click done. They're all gonna get added to the bottom of your little fake feed you have going here. And then all you do, just like any other feed planner app, you just hold one down and slide it up to the top. I kind of just like to go through these and see which ones I like best. This one definitely needs to go on the feed, 100%. So I'm just kind of moving up my favorites out of those, kind of narrowing it down again. Slide him up top. They're kind of already looking good, I'm not gonna lie. I have all these feed fillers. I like this one the best, I think. By the way, I do use my own presets for these. I will link those down below as well. But if you go to gumroad.com/LexiLuxury, you'll see them there too. I use my lo-fi type beat preset. You get 3 of them. I usually use like the darkest one and then just tweak the lighting. I feel like this would look better on my feed if it was darker. So I'm just gonna go into the iPhone editing. What if this was like... Okay, I kind of like that. Okay, so you see how I just zoomed in real quick? I was kind of just playing around with the idea of that being a feed filler. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to Lightroom. I'm gonna find that exact photo because I would still like to post that photo in the carousel, but I'm gonna find that exact photo. I'm gonna go to crop and I'm gonna go to 9:16 and I'm gonna zoom all the way in. You could do the same thing in your iPhone editing software if you wanna just use that. And I want my headphones and like my hand on my headphones to be in the square when you're on my page. So I'm gonna make sure that my head is in the middle of this little grid here. And I can even zoom in a little bit more. That should be perfect. So I'm gonna export that. Go back to here. See how it's already like that in the square? Now I'm just gonna pull this all the way up. And now I get to have it. Lovely. And I'm still gonna probably play around with that crop, to be honest with you. I think I like this one. It's like spicy and it's very me. Also, if you don't post that many reels, then obviously you don't have to worry about this many reels covers and feed fillers. If you do want feed fillers, then you can just like have one of the shots that you zoom into, like with this one for your cover photo. I don't know if this one's gonna fit on my feed, but I love it. So we're gonna try to figure it out. This is a good feed filler I would like to incorporate. I really like this little wine bottle I took a photo of the other day. When it comes to feed fillers, just have fun with it because that's like a really great way to showcase your personality, your style, your aesthetic. Wow, we have a lot of photos up here. Okay, we're building a whole new freaking feed. Let's see how we do. Okay, we got a tropical feed going and I'm hype. Okay, so now that we pretty much have a full freaking feed, like literally we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows down. Straight off the bat, I am not loving how this is edited. And this needs to go on my feed because it is a collab. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to Lightroom and fix that really fast because I don't wanna base everything around that photo if it's not how it's actually gonna look. It's just like a little yellow to me, to be honest. Oh, also I need to turn my phone off of night shift. That already looks so much better, wow. Okay, so now basically what we're doing is just moving everything around so that it looks nice and cohesive. Now, you can play around with this all day. I have done that before. It can be a very draining task. I know it doesn't seem like much, but if you've ever tried to organize a feed before, you know, okay? One thing I like to do is I like to play around with the colors and kind of make those cohesive. So you can see we have a lot of blue. We have this guy, this guy. We have a lot of blue down there as well, and we have a lot of green. So what I'm gonna do is make sure that I don't have a bunch of blue right next to each other because otherwise there's probably gonna end up being like a blue block and then a green block. I wanna kind of like weave in the green with the blue so that everything looks more cohesive. I'm just gonna do my thing and like explain as I go because it's kind of hard to just talk about it without showing you. I really like this row right here, these 3. So I'm gonna leave those there for now. I think that row looks great. I do wanna still keep that blue, but of course I wanna incorporate the green, so that would probably be good to drag something like that down here since it has blue and green in it. I kinda like the cocktail next to it, but I wanna see what it looks like if I drag a body photo in the middle, which that doesn't look bad, but I don't like that these 2 are like body shots right next to each other. So let's see what it looks like if I flip that. Well, that doesn't look bad at all. Okay, so let's work up from there. I think it would look good if we had these photos next. Maybe I'll just do a row like that. Ooh, I like that there. I'm just making sure I still have like that blue incorporated, to be honest with you right now. Then we could do that there. We could add this little wine bottle. Oh, I kind of like the wine bottle. I feel like that makes it more like mood boardy instead of just like a regular Instagram feed, you know? Hold on, I wanna see what this looks like if I like really zoom in. And if I like turn the exposure way down. Oh, I love that. Okay, so that looks so much better. That was like a good example of like making a really quick feed filler. I'm just gonna make sure that the crop is right. Remember, just kind of keep everything in that middle rectangle that you want to be on your feed. Beautiful. Okay, love that. Oh my gosh, I think we're done. Truthfully, this is good to me because I know I definitely have a collaboration coming up soon that I need to get approved for, and that photo's not even in here, so we're gonna have to work her in. But that is my feed. You can see down here, it's like a little bit more like clean. There's more minimal backgrounds, and the feed fillers have more negative space, but I'm having fun for the summer, and I still think everything looks nice and organized, but it looks, like I said, more like a mood board, and it really just like speaks to my personal style, my personality. We got the little wine bottle here. We've got our nature, which goes good with all of the little pics I took with foliage. Okay, besties. I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed making it. If you guys want more videos like this, let me know. Don't forget to sign up for my course. It is all gonna be pre-recorded, so you can take your time with it. It is so helpful. We go into literally everything. It's everything that I wish that I had when I started making content, because it wouldn't take me 5 years to know what I know now. I'll say that. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section down below. Remember that my pre-sale for my course link is down below. If you're here after the pre-sale, that's fine, girl. The regular course link will be down there as well. And also, I have my presets linked down there below if you want to edit like me. All right, besties. I love you so much. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and give this video a big ass thumbs up if you liked it. And follow me on Instagram. You already got like a sneak preview of my future feed, so you might as well just go see it play out. I love y'all so much. I will see you in my next one. Bye.